Alright. Let's convince people that it is okay. Specifically, let's go ahead and talk directly to Tenpenny. There you are.
You have a curious look about you. I presume you have something interesting to tell me.
Let's see. There are some ghouls who want to live here.
Why, I do believe you've lost your mind. Ghouls living here? You're serious?
What if the residents are okay?
I don't suppose I'd mind terribly if ghouls were to live here. And it would be a good bit of sport hunting them down if they misbehaved. I dare say, though, you'll have a bit of trouble convincing certain residents to go along with your novel proposition. Tell you what, if you can convince Mr. and Mrs. Wellington, Mr. Ling, Miss Montenegro, and Ms. Lancaster, those ghouls can live here. Have you seen me shoot? I'm quite proficient, if I do say so myself.
Okay. Oh. His suite is way too big. Let's go ahead and stop at ours real quick. Just drop something off.
Not ready to take on those ghouls after all?
You are not one of the people I need to convince. You are one of the people I need to convince, but you're not here right now. Let's see. Before I cleaned you out, if I recall correctly. Ah, Susan. Let's just make sure I'm very convincing here.
What have we here? A lost little girl? Do you have permission to be in here? If not, you should leave before it gets ugly.
I'm not lost. We could be friends.
You've got a lot of nerve talking to me like that. But I can respect a woman who doesn't put up with crap. Think you're tough enough to take on a couple of ghouls?
Sure.
Now you're talking. I've met a couple tough broads like you before. You might be just what we need around here. Chief Gustavo and his pack of goons aren't doing their job. Those ghouls keep coming back. Somebody's bound to get hurt sooner or later.
How do you feel about having some neighbors?
I've come too far to share my digs with some droopy ghoul.
They're not so bad.
Well, if you don't mind their stink, then you should go squat with them in their dirty tunnels and leave us civilized people alone.
Listen, I already live here, and I'm trying to get them in. You're going to do that too.
I'm done with the Wasteland, and I've been everywhere else. There isn't anything better than this. Damn you and your ghouls. I'm not going anywhere. I'll talk to Tenpenny. I bet I can live in Burke's place. He's never around anyway. And when he does come back, I'll make sure he's fine with the new arrangement. I'll just send up for my food. I'll never even have to look at you or your ghoul buddies.
I mean, they're gonna live here, and you're still a hoe, just going
Good
around.
to see you.
Hey there.
Oh, Anthony.
I take it this is a social call and not business?
How do you feel about having some neighbors?
You can't be serious. Ghouls aren't human. They live in filth. They eat their own babies. You're out of your right freaking mind.
They're civilized. Come on.
Why would you hang out with dirty vermin like that? You enjoy sifting through feces. You know it's only a matter of time before
You
they
have
get
a
hungry and
really
eat you.
weird
You're
idea of what goes
crazy.
on out there.
Ghouls will never live in Tenpenny Tower.
It's happening. Deal with it.
You'll regret this. I've spent years collecting all this fabulous merchandise. I won't stand for this. Where the hell am I supposed to go? The only suitable place is Tenpenny Tower. Everywhere else stinks and caters to low-life scum like you. I'll die out there. I just know it.
Yeah,
Hello,
but
dear.
Hello.
who's making you go out there? Oh, Lydia.
I really hope you aren't hurt.
No, I don't need you right now, Doc. I need Lydia. Here we go. Lydia?
Not to pry. This better not be a waste of my time.
How do you feel about neighbors?
You're being serious? That's out of the question. What an absurd notion. I think you must have been out in the sun too long. Perhaps I could sell you a nice hat to keep your brain from frying?
It's happening. You're just gonna have to deal with it.
You horrible little zombie lover. What right do you and your disgusting buddies have to push honest, hardworking, important people around like that? Where do you propose I live?
I mean, I'm not telling you to leave. I'm just telling you to deal with it.
Don't worry. Did you just step out of a vault? Haven't you seen what's out there? I'm doomed. And it's all your fault.
Don't you see what I wear around here? It's a vault suit. Or this. Okay, never mind. This person is too weird to have just come out of a vault. Married couple should be up here.
Welcome to Tenpenny Tower.
Hello.
Let's track down the marrieds.
Ah, hello.
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Introductions are in order. I am Mrs. Edgar Wellington. You may refer to me as Madam or My Lady Wellington.
Oh, look, another stuck-up bitch. How impressive.
Tisk tisk. You were raised by beasts, weren't you? Poor thing. Did those ghouls send you here to torment us civilized folk?
Yes, actually.
Seriously, though, they have everyone on edge. So mind your manners.
I'm not afraid of ghouls.
That doesn't surprise me. You should talk to Gustavo. He might be able to use someone like you.
How would you feel about having a few ghoul neighbors?
Dear Lord, are you serious? Ghouls? Living here? With us? That's simply out of the question.
They're civilized and pose no threat.
Ha! I think I know a fair share more than some vagrant blown in off the wastes. You are simply mistaken. They may appear nice, but deep down, they want to kill. It's common knowledge among the educated. You
I'm
clearly
educated.
don't know
Thanks.
what you're talking about.
I have the perk. This is happening. You're going to have to deal with it or get forced out.
Damn it! This can't be happening! Why do you think I came here in the first place? To get away from ghouls, monsters, and scum like you. Now I'll have to start all over again. Where will I go?
Good luck.
Yeah, right. Watch your back.
Karma. Hey, buddy.
Edgar Wellington II at your service. Hold on, who let you in here?
I jumped over the wall when no one was looking.
There's no need to get snippy with me, girl. We're all a little perturbed because of those ghouls. Don't suppose you know anything about ghouls, do you?
I eat ghouls for breakfast?
Oh my. It sounds like you might be just the person we need to take care of the situation. Talk to Gustavo.
How do you feel about having some neighbors?
You're joking, right? You serious? Of course not. Ghouls can't live here. They're dirty, loathsome creatures.
They pose no threat. None at all.
I'm afraid I can't abide by that.
If they have a brain.
I can't imagine Tenpenny would allow it. But I certainly won't.
You're just gonna have to deal with it.
This is outrageous, preposterous, forced out by a bunch of dirty ghouls and some bleeding heart activist? Where will I live? How will I get there?
I don't care. Get your stuff together and get out.
I never forget a slight. Watch your back. I'll be sending someone to pay you a little visit in the future.
No, you won't. Nicely done. Now we go see the boss. We tell the boss that everything's good.
Well, what's...
You outside there, Tenpenny? Think you are.
You have a curious look about you. I presume you have something interesting to tell me. Well, if my tenants want ghoul neighbors, they can have them, though the ghouls must pay and follow the rules like everyone else. You're a clever one, aren't you? I'm glad this situation has been resolved. It's a bit crass, but here's a little something for your troubles.
We got paid. Now we run on over to Roy.
Good to see you.
Hey, Roy.
What's the word at Tenpenny, kid?
I'm taking care of things. You can move in now.
I'll be damned. Really? Good job, kid. I was willing to unleash the ferals and kill all those bigots. Guess I don't have to now. Here's a little something for your troubles. It'll help you deal with our feral brethren if you meet any.
The whole killing everybody thing doesn't fill me with confidence. Oh, and you are already moved in. Very well to do. Regular folks, ghouls.
Yes?
Hello.
Let's see what you have to say.
Don't know how you did it. I'd never allow those zombies room and board. But as long as Tenpenny keeps paying me, I'll stay.
Have you restocked? Tell me about Tenpenny.
He owns this building. We get our caps from him. And don't you forget it. Don't do.
Hey, kid. I was wrong about you. Good job.
Cool, you take over for the suite.
They got you living up there? Well, since we're stuck with you, you might as well take a look at all the items and themes for that place that may interest you.
Tell me about your themes.
Themes, huh? What's the matter, too lazy to decorate yourself?
Maybe.
The former owner of this business left detailed instructions on how to have themes set up to make your suite look interesting. You can choose from the Vault, Raider, Wasteland Explorer, Science, Love Machine, or pre-war themes.
Cool. Alright, so I guess I'll just say Love Machine again. That's interesting lack of audio.
Remember, once you buy a theme, you can't sell it back to me, although you could always purchase a new one. Pleasure doing business with you. Go live.
Sounds
How are
good.
things?
Let's go check out our room. Drop some things off, see how the bigwigs are handling it.
Some caviar, but
Can I help you?
Oh, hey, Susan.
Ha! I'm doing just fine. No thanks to you.
What's it like living here?
Those ghouls are disgusting. So I just spend all my time up here.
So, do you see clients in Burke's room? Huh? I mean, you do you, lady. Over here? Tenpenny.
I haven't heard anything about Mr. Crowley recently.
I would think he would have something to say. Hey, Roy, how do you like it?
Hey. Haha. Hey there, bud. Thanks again for helping us get in here.
What's it like living here?
Beats the Wasteland and 30 tunnels, that's for damn sure. Tenpenny and his pack of elitist wannabes are in for a real treat soon enough.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, best get on your way.
You're gonna kill them all. You wanted to let the ferals go. Dang it. Alright. So, we might have a problem here.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Well, if it isn't our hero. Hey there, bud.
Oh, hello there. Can't thank you enough.
What's it like living here?
It's wonderful. Roy was right. This is the way to live. Be good.
You are oblivious and not helpful. I need Roy alone. Let's go ahead and give it an hour. There's Tenpenny. Here's those two.
I am plumb puckered out.
Why are y'all not asleep? There you go. Let's go ahead and save here.
Look out!
And no one noticed.
What do you think you're doing?
Spoke too soon. Does anybody care?
Hey. Hey. Hi again.
Nobody cares. Alright, I think that's handled. Let's figure what else we want to do here. We were gonna go ahead and save the Rangers, and we were gonna free the slaves. And we're gonna find a home for this guy. We can do that. Oh wait, do we have all the keys now? We do, we have all the keys. Interesting. Interesting. Well. How about... Oh, we have to return to Moira too, don't we? Okay. Alright, let's do... Let's do some traveling. We got the caravans running up here. And this little debacle is taken care of.
Water. Help me.
Sorry, buddy, I need water too.
Ah, hello.
Let's go to Megaton. It took a long time of running around the Wasteland, but eventually I just had to admit to myself that I needed some form of fast travel. Oh, hey!
You think I want to talk to you?
Come to pour salt in the wound? Well, I won't stand for it.
I see you took the caravan as well. Or not. Well, wherever you want to go, ladies. Lady and gentlemen. Now we just need to turn into Moira and do more research. And 2 hours or so before that opens. Let's go over to bar. Will be an early morning alcoholic. Moira, I have a quest for you.
Fiddled with any interesting technology lately?
I reactivated the robots and modified their programming.
Harnessing the technology of the past and modifying it for your own purposes? That's just the thing. Tell me all about how it worked out.
It was robotic carnage, but I caused it. It was the okay sort of carnage.
Well, I guess one thing about using the old tech is that it can feel a bit like playing God. But you're probably not supposed to, I think. Seems like a good thing to watch for when dealing with tech of any age. And it helps to pack a few pulse grenades, just in case. Here, have a few. Oh, and take my book on science. For some reason, I just can't get into the computer parts. But I've got the rest pretty much memorized.
Alright, what's next?
I want to find out the history of how a successful settlement like Rivet City got started. Also, there used to be a big library out there. Imagine a whole building full of books. I'll need you to gather information there for me. And that'll be it for the last chapter. So, what'll it be?
Well, I am going to Rivet City, so...
Don't be so sure. You'd be surprised how confused people get, even about important things. In this case, I'm talking about Rivet City. It's the most successful survivor settlement around, but no one here really knows how it started. Of course, that's why it's important to know how a place like that succeeded. So I need you to go there and do some researching.
Sounds reasonable. What's the value in digging it up?
You mean, apart from making sure we don't repeat our tragic failures in a never-ending cavalcade of human pathos and suffering? Let's say a big pile of mentats. I got a shipment of those in recently. Do a good job, and maybe the people of Rivet City will reward you too.
Sure. Those are some big words there, lady. I wonder if you're having the mentats yourself.
Oh, now I can't wait for what you find out down there. And check around to make sure you're hearing the real deal.
What do you have for sale?
Sure thing. Good hunting.
Anything.
Let's eat that book you gave me. Dang it. Oh, wait, no. I've got the thing. 2 out of 3. There we go. You know what? We're going to put on our Making People Like Me hat. And now we'll caravan on off to Rivet City. You have arrived at your donation, 20 caps lighter. Immersive. Alright, let's figure out what's going on here. Wait, hold on. Where does it point at me? I don't think it knows what it's doing.
If you want a gun, you've come to the right place. Don't know you, don't care. Keep it short.
I like your beard graphic there. Loosen up, pal.
I'm short on time, and your 5 minutes are up. See ya.
Well, fine. I'll talk to your...
Decided to check out the shop, eh? If you want any of this shit, just holler.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Know anything about the history of Rivet City?
Fred, I can't help you, pal. Been here for years, but all I know about the history is that it's a safe place to settle down. Maybe Bannon can help you out. He sure acts like he knows it all.
Good, good. But let me put on some good selling stuff.
Made up your mind?
Yeah, I want that 308 ammo.
Maybe...
Sorry. I also might need you to repair things. Yeah, that's fine. Just in case I take a hit in my nightwear. Alright.
And others. Don't even think of breaking into that.
I wasn't thinking about it.
Welcome to Potomac Attire. Welcome to Potomac Attire. I think I've seen you in here before. When you're ready to buy, just let me know.
Well, I put you on the council. Or rather, I kept you there.
Dr. Lee, Chief Harkness, I can be very influential, if you know what I mean.
I already did your quest. What's going on here? Tell me about the city's history.
Why, I practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership, we're the strongest settlement in the wastes. Of course, a few of those dead-enders still stick around, but who'd want to leave?
Hasn't Rivet City been around for longer than 12 years?
Well, yes, but it was hardly any place of importance until I arrived on the scene. That's all ancient history now. No one would ever care about it. If you insist on wasting your time on that, you could try that bartending old crone down below, Belle Bonnie.
Sure. You don't repair any better. And I don't have anything to give you. So we'll go see Belle Bonnie. My Bonnie does not lie over the ocean, but she does lie at the bottom of the ship. Wrong way. Oh wait, hey, hold on. There's the church. How's the wedding?
May Saint Monica bless you.
You married Diego and Angela.
Yes, I did. It was a beautiful ceremony. Unfortunately, I am now short one acolyte. But this was God's will. I'm sure it's for the better.
Oh wait, you might know about the history.
May Saint Monica bless. Oh, it's not the past of the city that I dwell upon, but the future of its inhabitants. But if you're interested, I believe Miss Weatherly or Mr. Bannon would be glad to speak with you on the subject.
Oh. So I can go talk to Weatherly, I can go talk to... This is new. Oh wait, I can take that. It's not stealing. That's empty, but it is owned. Weird. Yeah, that dude's creases are quite ridiculous, aren't
Everything
they?
looks okay here.
Hello.
Let's go down and talk to Belle Bonnie first.
Can you spare enough for a drink? I could really use one.
Are you trying to hit me up, lady? Do I look like I am drowning in caps? Come on. Is this a look of somebody who buys and sells everything across the wasteland? Yes, yes it is. But you don't know that. That's profiling. Alright, we gotta sweet talk some information out of people. Let's make sure we have the
Big
right
idea.
attire. Alright, Bonnie. Hold on, let me not steal from you here real quick.
What the hell do you want?
Have any stories about this history?
History? What, not enough shit around here already? You need to dig up more? Don't know if it ever had an official start. It's just been here forever. Stuck in the river and full of assholes.
Wow. Care to share one?
No, I can't fucking well share one. What sort of moron are you? But fine. If it'll get you out of my face, go down to Pinkerton's shed in the broken off bow of the ship. If he decides to give you a history lesson, it's no business of mine. Now get the hell out of my bar.
That's a good level up. Alright. What do we need? I have some pugilism illustrated, so let's take that up to 60. I think I need more repair. I need more lockpick. just because that is a problem. I need to get that up to 70, don't I? Wait, hold on. Let's reset real quick. I get 22 skill points on a level. So I can take lockpick all the way up, but it prevents me from reading the pugilism book. Okay, so I do want to get this up to 60 there. Let's get repair up also to 60. $65, and I got one more point. What do we want the one more point? I don't think I need more barter. I think maybe small guns? Yeah, we'll go with small guns. Oh. The wild woman of the Pitt will no longer... Heavy metals. You'll be able to find steel ingots from the trogs and wild men that you hunt down in the pits, and you'll receive a small bonus stat to the metal blaster and metal master armor. Oh shoot, I can take tag? Well, snaps. That changes some things, doesn't it? Deeply paranoid. Nope, looks like jury rigging requires... Okay. So I do need repair of 70. I can go ahead and up this now. Right? I need to put points into it eventually anyway, right? If I'm going to buy those books. I feel bad investing points into things that don't do anything. Well, actually, we'll do this, and then we'll pop a buff out to get me that last 2 points of the way. Right? Is that right? I do want jury rigging. I wanted to get that a little while ago, but I couldn't afford it. Alright, so jury rigging it is. There are a lot of good perks here, though. Better criticals is something I'm going to need to take. Action Girl is worthwhile. Light Step. Adamantium Skeleton. Life Giver is okay, not really special or anything. Ugh. Lonesome Road, though. I do want Lonesome Road. I do want that. That is a fun talent, and I need more survivability. So, we'll take jury rigging for now. Ooh. Now let's see, what can we repair now? So we can repair the armored vault suit with almost anything. That's good. That is very good. What can I repair the iBot? Nothing. Okay. While we're here, let's see if she has anything to sell me.
What the hell do you want? Give me a shout if you need anything else. I'll be right here when you get thirsty.
Let's actually go ahead and talk to the lady up top and see if she has any interesting stories, though we do know to go to Pinkerton. Well, no, let's just talk to Pinkerton. solve our problems. Level 16, this is when everything opens up for you. Well, in terms of perks. $45 or higher is required. What do I have? Are you joking? Yeah. I disarm and remove the grenade bouquet. Oh. Good hat time. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Weird immortal dude.
Stay sharp. They're
Oh god,
everywhere.
what's wrong with your eyes?
What? I have better things to do than yak about those backstabbers up topside. Now get going.
But you're the only one who knows the truth about Rivet City's founding.
Ha! Sounds like you've been poking around, all right. I'm surprised any of those reprobates even remember me. Maybe they still laugh about how they edged me out of the council back then. But you can set the record straight.
That's exactly my goal.
For that, you have to go all the way back to when remnants of the Naval Research Institute cleared the Mirelurks off this wreck, about 40 years ago. We were looking for new lab space, and this bucket of bolts just happened to have a well-preserved science bay on it. Everything else just grew up around that lab once we got it up and running. The science team was led by one H. Pinkerton.
Is that why? If that's so, why are you stuck down here?
About 18 years ago, Lee and her ambitious little team of backbiters showed up. Ruined everything around here, they did. She came in with her big purity project, Pipe Dream, and my whole staff started working with her, those traitors. She even took my seat on the council. By then, I was glad to leave it behind. But hell if I'm leaving the city I made great.
Make Rivet City great again. Let's see here. Can't imagine she'd be more popular.
What are you suggesting, you little brat? I may not be on the science team anymore, but I still know how to keep records. Here. They probably don't even remember, but I kept the records of that first council meeting. Take them, if it'll put them in their place.
Looking good.
Don't let your guard down.
Inaugural meeting, Horace Pinkerton, Annette Holmes. Oh, Seagrave's mom? Brad Danvers, Carol's dad, I guess. Nice, nice. Okay, so that's the end of this, right? We go back to Moira. Oh, that's right. We're here to give the kid a home, right? Looks like we will go talk to his mama anyway, or aunt, right? Said it was his aunt, cousin, something like that.
Leave me alone. This is none of your business.
What are you looking at?
I don't know you.
Haven't run into you before. You probably wouldn't remember me anyway. I'm Mr. Lopez.
Why wouldn't I remember you?
Nobody does. I'm not very memorable. Don't worry. It won't be a problem for much longer.
That doesn't sound good. Won't be a problem much longer. But I do have one other thing I need to do.
You know,
oh,
good
sister.
stuff. They call me sister. Don't ask.
Why would they call you sister?
Are you making fun of my name? It's a damn good thing for you this place is crawling with security. Otherwise, I'd kick your ass.
Sure thing, buddy.
Welcome back, ma'am.
Let's see. What's the deal with James? Do you know? Well, let's see what she says about the history.
Well, I could tell you all about my hotel. But I'm sure I don't know anything about how Rivet City itself got started. I mean, you hear rumors and you make guesses, but I really couldn't say I know for sure. And I'd hate to lead you down the wrong path.
Oh. Could you tell me what you've heard?
Well, if it'll help, I once heard that this place was covered in Mirelurks 50 years ago, raiding all around the city. Eventually, some poor soul they thought would be lunch fought back and cleared out the whole ship. He set up the city in their place. They say he was the first counselor for the upper deck and lived here to his death. Can't say I believe it a bit, but it's a nice tale to tell.
That is a nice one to tell. Hey, your nephew needs a place to live.
Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe.
Alright, I'll send him along.
Oh, that's wonderful. If you ever wander back into Rivet City, why don't you check up on us? You're always welcome.
Aw.
Welcome back, ma'am.
You had a new thing about James Hargrave.
Poor James. His mother drinks too much. When she does, she doesn't treat him very well. Personally, I think she blames him for his father leaving her, which is ridiculous.
That's nice. Alright, let's go do that thing with the guy who wandered off upstairs.
Are you looking at me?
There you are. I've been looking all over.
I wish I had the courage to end it all.
What do you say? Do we kill him? He seems pretty down. No, given the way things are right now. IRL, we're gonna go ahead and tell him real courage is living.
You may be right, but I have nothing to live for.
What about Ted?
Ted Strayer. I suppose I could talk to him. He is kind of a lost boy. Thank you, stranger. Someday, maybe I'll get courage.
Well, I hope not. I'm thinking we get back to Moira. Why are you always in here? Shouldn't you have your own house?
Hey! Book. Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started?
Rivet City is the remains of an ancient underwater civilization. After a lot of searching, I got the real history of Rivet City.
Aha! Not just as easy as asking around, was it? Good information takes real work to uncover after all. So, tell me all about it.
Some old coot says he took these notes. They seem reasonable enough.
Well, this data looks legitimate. An outgrowth of a science station, huh? Just goes to show what I always say about cleverness. A bit of smarts leads to a big reward, huh? Speaking of which, in thanks, have a few of these for the next time you've got to be quick on your wits. Oh, and I'll let the Rivet City traders know they'll be favorably mentioned in the book. You'll get a discount buying gear from them in the future.
Last part of this chapter is about a library, right?
Yes. Books are where the old world kept its knowledge, and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer, information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity.
Okay. What do I get for going to it?
The obvious answer would be a book, but I guess there might not be any left there, so how about I pay you with good old-fashioned caps? Who knows what you could buy with all those caps? It could be anything. It could even be a book.
The mystery box, Lois. It could even be a boat.
Great. The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity.
let's go on down. Okay, so the library is overland. Going to Rivet City doesn't make much sense. I'd have to cross over the Potomac to get there. I gotta go to Grey Ditch. But I also have books over here at Tenpenny Tower. We'll head over to the home base at Tenpenny Tower, grab those books, grab the Pugilism Illustrateds that I've stashed there, and then we'll head back, visit Grey Ditch, and do the thing.